is P9 coming at you with another live stream. And it's a beautiful, relaxing day here in the Tennessee Valley in Huntsville, Alabama. Just thought I'd get out here and get an evening vibe, get some sun, get some of this really, really relaxing, scenery and whatnot. Guys, tap into the live, and once you get into the live, make sure you hit that like button. It costs nothing at all. It's easy, just one click of a mouse or double tap of the screen. So yeah, just wanted to come out here and kick it with you guys this afternoon. Right here in Huntsville, Tennessee Valley. Nice, relaxing afternoon to take a walk. Guys, go ahead and tap into the live. We greatly appreciate it. Right over here out of Tennessee River Greenway. See a riverboat. There goes a trail right there. Welcome everybody into the live stream. I appreciate everybody for tapping into the live. Coming at you guys from Huntsville, Alabama, on the Tennessee River. Ditto landing. Welcome to the live, y'all. So far we have D-Lob 2010 in the building. Welcome to the live. Thanks for tuning in. We have Mario in the building. Says nice stream. I appreciate that. Welcome to the live stream. We have Mari Dant. Says hello. Welcome to the live stream. 64 pays in the building. What's going on, 64? Appreciate you for tuning in. Welcome back to another live. Hope you all are doing great this evening. Hope you guys having a great day. I'm over here at the Tennessee River. You see the bridge right there? Crosses over from Madison County, Alabama, over into Morgan County, Alabama. Right across the Tennessee River. And it goes the boat right there, the barge. If you guys been watching my channel for quite some time, if you guys been rocking with me for quite some time, you guys do know I do enjoy peaceful videos, the scenery, the rivers, the valleys, all that good stuff. But for those that are unfamiliar with my channel, this is my channel is P9TravelVlogs. I'm the host of the channel, P9. I go travel to different cities and states, as well as do regional content. I go record at different city states and landmarks such as these, and I just basically get the history, get the footage, get the vibes and everything like that of the area that I visit. So in a nutshell, that's what I do. Just travel and vlog, get film and footage of where I visit, and capture the vibes on either vlog or from time to time a live stream. Huntsville, never been there. got to make it when my UAPB Golden Lions of Pine Bluff play those Alabama A&M Bulldogs, Huntsville or Normal, whichever it is. Oh, so you know D-Lob. Okay, you from Pine Bluff, Arkansas Pine Bluff. Okay, that's what I was just there. I was in Pine Bluff. What was that? June of last year. I was just out there in Pine Bluff about 10 months ago. I did a video out there. It was pretty cool vibes out there, man. When I visited, I did a pretty interesting piece there. So yeah, whenever you get a chance, man, check it out. I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, guys, but if you're new to the channel, like I said, I travel to different cities, states, and landmarks and do content, record content. I would greatly appreciate you guys if you check out the long form videos whenever you get a chance. And feel free to drop some feedback, subscribe to the channel. Trying to grow the channel as much as I possibly can, and I can't do it without you guys' support. So I would appreciate you guys for tuning in. Coming to you guys live from Ditto Landing, Huntsville, Alabama. Indeed, D-Lob, indeed, Huntsville now does have a bigger population than that of Birmingham. I want to say within the last 5 years, probably within at least the last 5 years or so, is when the population of Huntsville exceeded that of Birmingham. So yeah, Huntsville is constantly growing, I've seen this city grow from a relatively small to mid-sized city to now a pretty big city in the South. Definitely the fastest growing city in the South. You know, you could probably put that up there with places like, you know, of course, Charlotte, North Carolina is growing. You know, even a lot of cities in Tennessee like Knoxville, Chattanooga, Nashville, of course. Those cities are growing very fast, rapidly. A lot of people are moving to the South. A lot of people are moving to the deep South for sure. But I appreciate everybody who's tuned in to the live stream so far. It's a beautiful vibe, beautiful day out today. Had to come out and just catch the vibes, catch the scenery. And one thing that's cool about Huntsville is that, you know, if you're whatever, if you're like a professional, this is a good city for young professionals because of its diverse economy, you know, healthcare, aerospace, technology, all those different things. That's Huntsville's bread and butter from an economical standpoint. Yeah, y'all. What y'all got going on this Wednesday evening? What y'all got going on today? Y'all tap into the live. Let me know what y'all got going on. You know, me, as you guys can see, I'm just chilling. I'm just vibing. You know. Springtime in full effect. So, you know, I'm just chilling. Gorgeous weather. It's warm outside, but you can still feel the breeze. That's why I like coming by the water. because you can feel the breeze off the water. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like about coming out here. You know. Springtime was when the temperatures are very much balanced, you know. D-Lob, I'm actually, I was born in Georgia. But like, I spent a lot of my childhood between Georgia and Alabama. So I'm a Southerner. I lived in Texas for a while as well. So I'm a down south dude, born and raised in the South. But Alabama's now my home. But yeah, it's folks out here on the boat, power boating. And further down that way, they got some folks down there fishing. Like I say, man, a lot of people, this is kind of like, in a way, as big as this river is, in a way, this is kind of a hidden gem right here in Huntsville. Cause like in Huntsville's a big city, obviously, you know what I'm saying? A lot of traffic, whatnot. But at the same time, it's like, you know, you come over here, it's kind of like you forget you in the city. You just kind of like, it's real peaceful, you know. But you still get the vibes of the, you know, you still got the valley, you know, the foothills, the mountains, all of that good stuff. What's cracking, Lily? Lily in the live stream. What's going on, man? Welcome to the live. I appreciate you for tuning in this evening. Absolutely. Huntsville it is. Huntsville, definitely. Yeah. Absolutely my home, for real. Yeah. I appreciate you for tuning in, Lily. How you been doing? That's good to hear, Lily. I've been doing pretty good myself. Just try to get to the content whenever I can. Trying to get to the, you know, the vlogging whenever I can. I'm gonna get back to my vlogging constantly here pretty soon. Just been grinding, just you know, doing the normal 9 to 5, but getting that content whenever I can. Or at least the vlogging. I mean, I've been live streaming a lot more lately than I have been vlogging, but I'm gonna get back to my vlogging and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I'm just staying active. Just staying active with the live streaming for the time being. Cause these gas prices ain't no joke. These gas prices are not, they ain't playing. It's crazy. I looked at the gas prices yesterday right here in Alabama, and it got up to $3.99, and some places it was like $3.78, $3.76, $3.80, somewhere in that range. But $3.99, like just under $4 a gallon. It's insane. These gas prices have been crazy. Hopefully they'll come back down. You know, Lou Becker in the building. What's up, Lou Becker? Says great field to play. Yeah, it's a lot. We right over here by the river. Right over here by the river. So if you're a recreational type person, like to ride bicycles, like to walk, fish, whatever the case may be, do a little jogging. You can do all of it right over here. Yeah, Nick Saban, yep, at University of Alabama. It's in Tuscaloosa, about a good 2 hours and some change from Huntsville. Of course, Nick Saban, a legend, not only here in the state of Alabama, but like in football, period, you know, sports hit, period. What's going on, Prod? Prod in the building. What's cracking? Thanks for tuning in to the live stream, bro. Thank you for tuning in. How everything going with you? Yeah. Yep, this is Huntsville, Alabama, aka Rocket City. I'm in the far south end of the city. Like it's still within the city limits of Huntsville, but technically, it's a good distance from downtown. So you can tell how quiet it is out here. What's up, Chris? Chris in the building. What's going on, Chris? Chris says, great fun. Keep it up. I sure will. I appreciate you for tuning in. Okay, that's what's up. Pride say UNC Life dropping a podcast soon. Man, I gotta, that sounds like it's gonna be dope, man. I gotta, you know, whenever y'all do that, man, I gotta show my support. I'm gonna show my support, man. That'll be what's up right there. That'll be dope, man. A podcast. That'll be really dope. That should be interesting, man, for real. And Lily says, I'm going to Alabama in May. Okay. That's what's up. Hey, that'll be good. It'll I'm pretty sure it'll be good to come back. It'll be good for you to come back, you know. You coming to Huntsville? D-Lob, I wouldn't be surprised if Huntsville did play, if they did have, you know, played a part in the Lewis Moon mission. I mean, they do a lot of space research out here. I mean, they call Huntsville like they have research park. They have different research facilities, technological field, and all of that. Technological buildings, tech firms, all that. Like Huntsville was kind of like the Silicon Valley of the Deep South, basically, at this point. Because it's so many tech centers out here and everything like that. Yeah, definitely. Definitely that, Prod. I appreciate you as well. Are you in Washington State, Chris? Okay, how's it out there in Washington State? I've never visited Washington before. Oh, probably you got a B-Day in May. Okay. That's what's up. So you Gemini, huh? 23rd, that Gemini season. That's what's up. Sea Life Sea Life birthday in June. Oh, it's fun out there, Chris. Out there in Washington. Yeah, I mean, only place of Washington I'm aware of is of course Seattle and Tacoma. I mean, I know it's plenty other places in Washington, but them the only ones that I know of, like at the top of my head, you know. Okay, Lily, your son's birthday is on May 9th. That's 2 days after my mom's birthday. My mom's birthday is on the 7th. And yeah, I stay in Alabama. Pride, absolutely. Yep, I am a resident of Alabama. y'all a trip. Y'all funny. Y'all funny, Lily and Pride. Yes, it's fun. Lots of rain. I lived in Seattle for a long time. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard Seattle get a lot of rain. I heard it does get a lot of rain out there. I'm gonna visit up there though, up there in the Pacific Northwest one of these days. Most definitely. Yeah, this is a really good place to come fishing, Chris. And that bridge right there, is I can't even think of the name of it. I forgot the name of it already, but it's basically a bridge that connects Huntsville to the neighboring county of Morgan County. So Huntsville is Madison County, and once you get across the bridge over there, you in Morgan County. So this is literally like at this very this is like at the very south end of the city. You say Lily be bullying you, Pride? Oh man, that's funny. 300 days a year, but it's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, get pressed. I would imagine. I would like to visit out there to Seattle. It's a lot. It's a lot to do from what I've. It's a lot to do out there in that area from what I've read. You don't be going to Decatur. I mean, I go there every now and then. I like going to Decatur because they have the Tennessee River also runs through Decatur, and they have that really nice park. I think it's called Ferry's Landing or something like that. I'll be going there, chill over there every now and then, and Decatur's a vibe too. Decatur's a vibe. Decatur's a whole vibe, man. They got some good restaurants out there too. They got some pretty decent restaurants out there. Their downtown is really nice. Yeah, Decatur's like a nice little getaway. Like if you get kind of tired of Huntsville, like not so much tired of Huntsville, but like if you just kind of like want go somewhere with a little bit slower pace, Decatur's a good place to visit. Like for real. The 99-cent store. yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about too. Yeah, I love I like Mississippi, Chris. I did a lot of content out of Mississippi. A lot of my vlogs have been out there. I go there every couple months or so to go get some content. Yeah, Mississippi's a vibe, you know, but like you said, there are some torn up folks out there, but overall it's okay. It's a pretty, you know, like when I go out there, every time I've been out there, I've always enjoyed myself, met some cool people, you know. It's a lot of down to earth people down south too. A lot of hospitable people in the south. I mean, they don't call it Southern hospitality for nothing. But for those that are just tuning in to this live stream, make sure you tap the like button as you come in. Make sure you hit that like button. It's nothing but one click of a mouse or a double tap of a screen. Very straight and very straightforward. Very straightforward. So I appreciate you guys by supporting it. If you support the channel, also if you're new to the channel, just to give you a little background of what I do on this channel. I'm the host P9. The name of the channel is P9TravelVlogs. I do live streams, but I primarily do vlogs. So I go to different cities and states and landmarks across America. And I also did a trip to Japan as well. So I do have an international trip under my belt. And I have the playlist on my channel. It's called the Japan Vlogs playlist. So I do traveling every now and then, and I record vlogs and I post them. The vlogs are just basically historical, but they're also just, you know, to get good scenery. So if you're interested, go check out the long form content. And I would appreciate if you guys would go over there and check out the long form and leave feedback and subscribe to the channel ultimately, and support the channel. I greatly would appreciate that. Sup, Yaya in the stream. How you been, Yaya? It's been a minute. Yeah, definitely, Chris. Definitely. Like, I appreciate you for watching the videos. I appreciate it. And that's the whole thing. That's what I like about them. Like, they're informative, and like even when I go to these places, like every time I go to these places, like I always learn something new. Like, you know, like the stuff that I thought I knew about these places that I visited, like oftentimes I learn like right there on the fly. Yeah, I've been doing good, just taking it one day at a time. Just been working, you know, still staying active on YouTube, live streaming and all that good stuff, doing my vlogs every now and then. So just living life overall. What up, BD? BDBGP? How you feeling? How you living? What's going on, my brother? How everything been going? I appreciate, man. See, yeah, my people my people showing up today. My people showing up in the stream today. Much appreciated as usual. Yeah, it's a lovely day today, yeah, for sure. Beautiful weather out here today. It's not too hot. It's actually warm out. It's warm out here, but it's a breeze in the air too, and it helps by being by the water. That's why I like coming over here, because especially during the spring, very good weather, not too hot, because you know it's a deep south, you know, so it has a tendency to get hot and humid and all that good stuff, but you know, it's not that bad. It's not even like that today, really. It's just kind of like it's warm and it's balanced, like a nice breeze in the air and everything. If I had my bicycle, I'll ride that bad boy right over here, right over on this trail. You know what I'm saying? I just saw a dude ride his bicycle over there. If I had my bike, I'd be riding I like stuff like this, you know, nature trails and stuff, especially when it's like adjacent to a large body of water, large river. Working hard, getting money, living lovely. Hey, man, that's always music to my ears right there. Getting that money, living, yeah, that's always a good thing to hear, BD. Definitely, man, that's the name of the game. Hey, Kate, appreciate the super chat. Appreciate the super chat. Thank you for stopping by. Kate says, howdy P9, I'm about to head to work, but I'm glad I could catch some of the live stream. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you as well, Kate. Appreciate the super chat and your constant support. And I really do appreciate that. Kate's been holding it down, supporting the channel. You know what I'm saying? Supporting the channel here a lot lately, and it's always greatly appreciated. But you know, have yourself a good day at work today. Have yourself a good day at work. Positive and productive. So, and you know, all that good stuff. Yeah, y'all, they have like a little marina over here too. They got some boats over there and whatnot. Huh. I wonder what that is right here. You know, I like watching this. Yeah, anytime, Kate. I appreciate you. I appreciate you as well. I had to come check this out right here because every time they have these renderings, it looks like this is what they plan on doing right over here in this area. It's like a rendering, like a little drawing, right here. So this probably means they're gonna build this right over here at Ditto Landing. If that's the case, man, that'll be fire. That'll be fire though. You know, add some flavor, you know, adds a little bit of flavor. You know, they have like a live music stage. Possibly like a, I don't know what this is gonna be. This is gonna be like a little, like, bar or something. But it's right here on the water. Yeah, I gotta do my research on this. I gotta look into this. Get more insight on it. You know, and I like when they build stuff like that, you know, on like, especially like in areas like this, on like on the water. Just as long as it's not like, you know, how can I say it? As long as it's not too much of a disruption to the, you know, the ecosystem, the wildlife, all that stuff, I don't see a problem with it, you know. It's good to have relaxing places like over here, you know, because it's not a whole lot of development in around here. It's mostly just the water and you know, a couple of facilities, but you know. Yeah, Chris, I can imagine they do a lot of building over there on the Columbia River. Yeah. Lots of overbuilding. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, that's where I still like I said, I would love to visit the Pacific Northwest. I'm gonna get out there one of these days for real. Lots to see, good fishing and fun. Oh yeah, that's right up my alley right there. That's right up my alley. You know, that's something that I would definitely enjoy doing, for real. All right, what's up, man? I lived in the Pacific Northwest for many years. Very worth visiting and exploring. Okay, okay. Oh shoot, I see. Yeah, I can't wait to get up there now. So were you like in Washington? Were you like in Washington or more like Oregon? Because I've actually been to Oregon before. I visited Portland. It was like back a few years back. But I haven't been to Seattle yet. But I've been to Portland. That's the only like Pacific Northwest city that I visited. And at that time, I didn't even have my camera. I didn't have none of my camera or nothing. So I didn't get a chance to, you know, get no footage. But I definitely want to get back out up that way and get a lot of content. I was stationed in Bremerton, Washington, but I visited a little bit of Oregon too. Okay, okay. That sounds pretty cool. That sounds pretty cool. So that's more like Western Washington. Okay. And Chris says in Washington, across from Portland. Okay. Okay. So you're right over there on the Columbia River and everything. So 10 minutes to Portland. I'm in Vancouver, Washington. Okay. Vancouver, Washington, right across the river from Portland. Okay. That sounds pretty cool. Sounds pretty cool, man. Brim is fun. Yeah, I gotta keep these spots in mind. I gotta keep these spots in mind as places to go visit when I'm up in the Pac Northwest. Yeah, short bridge ride to Portland. Okay. Yeah, like those are like my favorite places to visit. Like my favorite places to visit is like cities that are like located on the river. I'm a huge fan of like riverfronts and stuff like that. Whether it's a port city or whether it's on the port or whether it's a river, you know. A lot of my content so far has been like in river cities. Matter of fact, I have a whole playlist of cities where I visited that are located on the river. There's a naval undersea museum in Keyport that's small but cool. Okay, I gotta look that up. I gotta look that one up. I gotta look that up. These are some good ideas. Seaside. Okay, Seaside is a good place to visit too. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's where I really want to go, Kate, is San Antonio. On the river walk, you know, and I want to ride one of those I guess they have one of them little boats or whatever it is. Yeah, that'll definitely be something I would like to you know, check out. Yeah, San Antonio, definitely would like to visit there. My mom was actually stationed in San Antonio when we was like little kids. Me and my sister, me and my big sister, we was little kids, and my mom was stationed in Fort Sam Houston, right there in San Antonio. Real big city, real big military city. Bunch of army, bunch of army brats that have lived in San Antonio at some point. Clams, clams and salmon. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. That sounds really dope right there. And yeah, San Antonio, yeah, it does sound like a lot of fun. It does sound like a lot of fun, for real. A lot of things to see. You stationed at Lackland? Okay, yeah. So you got some ties to San Antonio. That's what's up. Yeah, the riverboat tours. Riverboat tours is they are pretty nice. They are nice from what I've seen. Definitely something I would like to check out. And lots of good food. I heard. Yep, I heard that too. I heard San Antonio got a lot of good restaurants. Okay. Salute to you. Salute to you, by the way, Chris. Salute to you, man, for your service in the Air Force. Salute. San Antonio is very much a very proud military city, for sure. Most definitely. Just about everybody I've known, whether they were in the Air Force or the Army, have been stationed at some point. Have been stationed at in San Antonio, at one of the bases in San Antonio. Yeah, no problem. No problem. No problem at all, Chris. Yeah, the highways are funny. I've seen oh yeah, I would imagine it being super hot and humid. Being down there, you talking about San Antonio, being down there in Texas, especially not too far from the Mexican border. Oh yeah, I imagine that heat is something serious. I definitely got to dress for the weather. And make sure I bring me plenty of water. Cause bro, man, lots of circles. Yeah. I've noticed they do have the way their highways are structured. It do look pretty. It do look weird. It do look weird, for real. Something, like, and I know some places be having, like, somehow some of them highways be like kind of like clover leaves, and be like, kind of, they look like tying shoes or something, like some shoestrings or something. Yeah, Mexico does sound like it would be fun. One of my homegirls went to Mexico a few years back. She said she had a great time out there. I can't remember what part she went to. Most likely it was probably Cancun or something. Oh, Florida. Oh, Florida is something else. And Florida, one thing about Florida is like, where was I going? When I was in Orlando and Tampa, but mostly Orlando, they had all those they had a turnpike there. I know they had a turnpike. They had multiple turnpikes, but like they seemed like they had a toll booth like every other exit. Like, it was crazy. I'm like, dang, man. I was just there visiting. I didn't have no. I think they call them like Sun Pass or something like that. They had them electronical readers where the people pay their tolls through the readers. Like, yeah, them toll roads be like crazy. See, we don't have none of that. We don't have none of that in Alabama. We don't have no toll. We don't have no toll booths in Atlanta. They used to have, I mean, Alabama, but they used to have one in Georgia. They used to have on Georgia 400, like in Atlanta area, but they you know, discontinued it. But they probably, I think at this point they probably did add another one. They probably did add another toll road or whatever, like on 85 or something like that in Atlanta, because Atlanta it's so much traffic. So, you know, when they have places like we have a lot of traffic, a lot of those states use it as an opportunity to set up them toll roads and make some money. Oh yeah, you right about that. You right about that, Chris. Another place that has a lot of toll roads too is New Jersey, like New Jersey and Pennsylvania and all that. Man, it's crazy. They have some in the Chicago area. Yeah, Atlanta's pretty fun. Atlanta, I visited Atlanta. Well, I used to live in Atlanta actually. I went to high school in Atlanta and everything. It's changed a lot. But it's nice though. It's changed, but it's like every time I go for a visit, they're always building something. They're always adding something. They're always redeveloping the highways, redeveloping certain neighborhoods in the city. They gentrified a lot of neighborhoods, changed a lot of neighborhoods there. It's a much different city than it was, you know, when we were growing up there. But it's still nice though. It's always something to do. In the Atlanta area too, like the Atlanta metro area, even though it's it's extremely populated and it's extremely, like it's just a lot of traffic or whatever the case may be, but a lot of their, like the cities and like suburban areas, suburban cities, they do have some nice suburban areas, like suburban cities and towns that are like on the outskirts of the ATL. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised there ain't that many people out. There were a couple people down further down that way that were fishing. Down further down that way, but yeah, ain't too many people out. Ain't too many people out right now. If they build that thing, I'm pretty sure if they build that little that thing we saw earlier on that sign, on that rendering, I'm pretty sure if they do build that, I'm pretty sure that'll bring like a large crowd of people out here. It seemed like it don't be as many people out anymore as like it used to be. You come to places like this, you know, it'll be, you know, but maybe because it's a weekday too. Maybe because it's Wednesday. Maybe on the weekend perhaps. So, all right then, Kate. Once again, I appreciate you for stopping by. You have a fantastic evening as well, and have a great shift at work. Yeah. It's that power boat out there. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, man, I can't wait. I can't wait though to I can't wait to get out there and visit up north, the Northwest. I'm gonna start making some plans this matter of fact, start making some plans this evening. But yeah, I'll make sure I remember the places that you guys mentioned earlier, like Seaside, Keyport, Bremerton, Seattle, of course. Yeah, I want to go in that Space Needle. I always told myself like, if I go out to Seattle, I want to go to the Space Needle. I mean, I know it's a lot more other cool places in Seattle, but the Space Needle is like very iconic. That's what most people identify Seattle with, is that Space Needle. And I remember I first saw it. Was funny I first heard about the Space Needle back when they had the Seattle Supersonics was playing in the city, back during them days when they had it on the logo. I thought that was a really cool logo they had, the Supersonics with the Space Needle on it. I remember the jerseys. I remember them jerseys were so popular, and we used to wear them the green, the color scheme, the dark green, and it was really dope. That's how I first heard about the Space Needle. Even though, I mean, I know they've used that in like a lot of logos and stuff like that. You know, the show Frasier, I remember they used that in that the theme and whatnot. But yeah. Okay, Bremerton has a big music scene. I like cities like that too. It has a lot of music. Yeah, definitely. That's definitely something I would like to check out. Oh wow. Yeah, I remember when Seattle lost the Supersonics to they relocated to OKC. Though I think I want to say that happened like back in like 08 or something, 07, 06, somewhere around that time frame. 08, maybe something like that. I remember when I heard about that, I was like, dang, that's like a huge part of the Seattle culture, is a basketball team. You know, I was like, but you know, that was my childhood, man. Gary Payton, Sean Kemp, Detlef Shrimp, all them cats, man. That was my childhood. Rashard Lewis. I remember when they changed the Supersonics jerseys. They changed the color scheme and everything, and then not too long after that, they relocated to OKC. Oh, Steven Seagal. Oh, Steven Seagal. Okay. He linked to Seattle. Yeah, Steven Seagal's that dude. Yeah, but they will get another team. Yeah, they definitely will. I mean, you know, that market is too profitable of a market not to have an NBA team. Like I mean, it's too big of a city not to have an NBA team, and they have I know they have a huge fan base of basketball fans. So, you know. What's up, Bucky the Bulkster? Favorite pizza toppings on one pizza? I'll put it to you like this. I like pepperoni. I like garlic. I like bell peppers, stuff like that. I like garlic. What else do I like on my pizza? I like that pesto sauce and everything like that. Yeah, Steven Seagal, bit weird, but movies are okay sometimes. Yeah, I remember watching that movie he did. I think he did a movie with DMX. He did a movie with DMX. It's the name of it slips in my mind, but I seen that a couple of times when I was a kid. Speaking of which, man, R.I.P. to Chuck Norris, man. R.I.P. to Chuck Norris, the Walker, Texas Ranger. You know, R.I.P. to him. I know he passed a few weeks ago, but I forgot to mention that in my in my live streams. NFL, soccer, baseball, yeah, exactly. The Seahawks, and the Mariners, and they have a MLS soccer team out there. That's yeah. So why not get a basketball? Why not bring basketball back to Seattle? I've never tried. You know what's crazy? I've never tried anchovies before. I think I'm gonna try them. I'm gonna try them. Oh yeah, and they have the Storm, the WNBA team, the Storm. You sure do. I remember Sue Bird. That's who I remember most from that. Have them on the side, then see how they work. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to try them on the side, just to kind of fill them out, see if they work on the pizza. But oh, they super salty. Oh. Next time I go to a pizza spot, that's what I'm gonna try them. I'm gonna try them out. Yeah. Another thing too, what I wish I would have done before, but I just started doing recently, is when I go to restaurants, when I do my vlogging, when I do my vlogging in different places, I'm gonna make sure I go visit some restaurants and get some footage, and and do some kind of like reviews in a sense. I have a couple videos like that now, but I'm gonna do that a lot more moving forward. That way it can spice up the videos and the content more. People like to travel, but people like to eat too. You know what I'm saying? People like to know the spots to go to when they go travel, whether it be restaurants, museums, people like to know the good places to stay, as far as lodging, all that stuff. Places, good parks to visit. Oh yeah, there's absolutely no denying the greatness of Southern food. Most definitely. Yes, the South has some of the best restaurants on the planet. Some of the best food on the planet. Like is in the deep South. And I'm not just saying that just to be biased. I'm like really being for real. Some of the greatest, best food is in the South. Oh yeah, you think about moving down to the South, Chris? Yeah, that'll be dope, man. That'll be dope. Biloxi, Mobile, and Florida. Yeah, those are good options. Those are good options, especially Biloxi. I love Biloxi. I want to get back out there, and get some content. Down there on the Gulf Coast. And what's cool about the South, especially in those places, are the affordability. How affordable they are. They're real nice places to live, but they're very affordable places to live. You know, great restaurants. They're close by. One thing I like about too, Mobile, places like Mobile, Biloxi, is there is there proximity to other cities like New Orleans. Even though New Orleans is kind of off the chain, New Orleans is New Orleans, but New Orleans is still fun. It's still fun, a good place to visit and to eat good food. But New Orleans is, it get a little wild out. It get crazy out there. But it's good that places like Biloxi and Mobile are like within like a couple of hours from that city. So, yeah. And then you're not far drive from New Orleans. You're not too far of a drive from Florida, like from a lot of places in Florida. You're not far from really you're only a few hours from Houston, like places like in the Gulf of the Gulf parts of Texas. Yeah. Yeah, New Orleans. Yeah, that's why I was thinking that New Orleans is crazy. Like, damn, that's crazy that happened to you out there. That's crazy. New Orleans it's fun. It's a fun place to go, but at the same time, it's just too much crime out there. It's a lot of crime out there. Now, I'm not even gonna hold you. It's a lot. It's too much. It's just crazy. Like, I visited New Orleans. I went to New Orleans. I did a vlog in New Orleans back in October of 2024, and I was there for like a few hours. I was there for a few hours during the day, and I left. I got up out of there. I got up out of there, man. It was somewhere I just wanted to go, get in and get out type place. Didn't want to spend too much time out there. It was okay when I was out there, but I just, I ain't want to, I didn't want to spend too much time out there. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, Chris. Yeah, there's lots of crime out there for real. It's been like that for decades too. It's been out like that for a long, long time out there. It was like that pre-Katrina. It was like that pre Hurricane Katrina, and it's like that post Katrina. Like, but interesting story about New Orleans. When I was going to high school, I was in high school. I was like in my freshman year of high school when Hurricane Katrina hit. And a lot of the refugees moved up there. A lot of the people moved to Atlanta. And how you doing? They moved to Atlanta, and then so basically when they moved, they bought a lot of the problems that they had, a lot of their behaviors and stuff like that. They brought it to Atlanta, so that was kind of like the downside of it. But it's good people out there. It's a lot of good people there, but but they just have a huge crime problem. But Biloxi is straight though. Biloxi's pretty good. It's been a while since I've been to Biloxi. It's been a while since I've been to Biloxi, Gulfport, and all that. But they real nice places. And like the surrounding cities and towns are pretty nice. I went to Mobile about 3 years ago. No, 2 years ago. I'm sorry, 2 years, 2024. And it was nice. It was nice. Mobile. I had a good time in Mobile. A lot of good places to eat. A lot of the old architecture, the old pre-Civil War architecture type stuff. You know, like Mobile is kind of like a smaller New Orleans. Like their architecture is very similar. And they're very similar. It's like Mobile is a smaller. And then I visited that battleship, that U.S. Alabama battleship park or whatever it's called. That was pretty cool. Yeah, Gulfport. Yeah, Gulfport's fun. I went there. I've been there once. It was pretty nice. This was back probably like 2013 or something like that. But I want to go back because I haven't been back since I've started doing this channel. I haven't been back there to that area, so I like to go visit there. You know. Yes, and take a kite. Yeah. I think I'll do that. Yeah. Yeah. I definitely love to go visit Gulfport. But yeah, Alabama, as far as Alabama's Gulf Coast, I feel like in a lot of ways it's very underrated, like in my opinion. I mean, everybody talks about Florida and their beaches and stuff like that. That's cool and all, but you like Orange Beach. I feel like Orange Beach and Gulf Shores get slept on a lot. They get slept on. It's very underrated in my opinion, but but those who know. It's a whole vibe out in Gulf Shores and Orange Beach. The Alabama Gulf Coast, Mississippi Gulf Coast, that white sand and that pristine water. All right then, Chris. I appreciate you for tapping into the live stream this evening. Yeah, I appreciate you. I'm glad you got a chance to vibe with me this evening here in Huntsville. And I appreciate you, and I'm glad you enjoyed the live stream, man. Cheers to you as well, and you take care, and you have yourself a great evening, and hope to see you soon on another live stream. Yeah, people. Cheers to you as well. Cheers to you as well. Good man, Chris. Chris, a good man. I appreciate you for your support. Just vibing, y'all, this evening. Just peaceful. After a long work week, sometimes we got to come and unwind and just clear our minds and just relax and enjoy and remember what we're here for. We're here on earth to enjoy life and to, be at peace. At least that's what we should be. We should be at peace with the universe. So all that good stuff. But yeah, y'all, I reached I've exceeded the 1 hour mark here on this live stream. It's been 1 hour and 9 minutes and counting. I just wanted to get on here, go live with you guys this Wednesday evening. Right here on the original land of the Chickasaw Native Americans, Chickasaw Indians, native land. Most Chickasaws and the Cherokees right here in North Alabama. Appreciate everybody for tapping in today. And I'm going to do another live stream soon. So once again, appreciate everybody. If you're new to this channel, once again, go check out the content. I would greatly appreciate that. And subscribe to the channel. Show your support. It would greatly be appreciated. It helps grow the channel, and it helps with the growth of the channel and get more content, all that good stuff. So appreciate everybody for tuning in. And until the next time, guys, I'm out. Peace.